Hey guys, welcome to a new week. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I think this is going to be one of those videos where you just play it in the background because I'm all over the place this week. I was all over the place this weekend. I'm all discombobulated, as you can see. So I'll do some updates on planners and notebooks I've been touching, and I'll do a little bit of planning, and I don't know how much talking there will be on the once we get to the planning. And I have a mini Dollar Tree haul because I went to Dollar Tree this weekend with my sister. I'm trying to adjust this camera. So the least interesting thing is my little notebook that I got at Target. I haven't really done much writing in here. I think the last time I touched this was the 22nd. But it's super cute. And I'm really liking it. The paper is pretty good. It's kind of like recycled paper, you know, so you can kind of really see that ghosting when you write, and that's just a regular, like a Sharpie S gel. So that's update 1. And then I guess we can do, why do I have a watercolor brush here? So much for cleaning. I didn't mean this to be in here actually. I don't use this very much. This is like a feels journal. Basically I write my deepest, darkest thoughts and then make it pretty, so it's not so overwhelming quickly like that. And I've only done 2 entries in here because it's hard to deal with you know, difficult feelings. But yeah, I really like the cover. A lot of these are Dollar Tree stickers, except for like the Care Bear one was not Sticky Club. What's the other one? I'm forgetting. It's the other sticker subscription that's not Sticky Club. And this is by an artist who I am completely blanking on, but it was a free sticker he sent with some prints that I got. And then the back is mostly Five Below, except for this one. And this one was like a Amazon, like one of those sarcastic stickers. So anyway, I wasn't gonna show you this actually. That just happened to be there. I have it like in my line of sight, so I can remember. Then we have Little Baby Pocket Motor. So this one is still working good. I stayed over at my sister's and I took it with me. There was quite a few things that I pulled out for archive, but it's still chunky. Oh, and I found these in an old like a leather cover, and it's like these little cards about angels and crystals, and I found this really pretty prayer card with a quote from Emily Dickinson, who's one of my favorite poets. Otherwise, we're still the same in here. I've started updating it. I think I will try to keep this current so that when I'm on the go and I don't have this, like, I know what's happening. I did add this love. It's like a patch, and actually it looks a little crooked now that I'm looking at it. It's a patch from like Dollar Tree. Let me go this way. I can see. I found it in the like craft aisle, like where their stickers and like other patches are, and I just put some like glue tape, but I just thought it was so pretty. But it definitely adds bulk, so if your planner's already like super chunky, then you may have to take some stuff out. I've been keeping up to date on my media. I'm not like a huge consumer of media. I have been reading regularly. But I was on a Netflix kick for like 3 weeks. I finished on episode 6 of the C-drama and I never went back to it. I hope to get back to it this weekend because it was really good. I just, I don't know. I'm not really into TV watching or anything like that. So it's got to be super duper like crazy interesting. Like it has to hook me for me to like, if I don't binge watch it, then I usually end up just like forgetting about it. I finished Throne of Broken Gods. It is the second book in the series of the Book of Azrael. So much better than the first book. The world building in this one is insane. Also, the plot twist at the end and how the whole story was like leading up to that, but you never saw it until like right when it happened. Insane. So of course now I'm reading Dawn of the Cursed Queen, which I think is the last, maybe I want to say the last book in the series. So I do look forward to finishing the series. So far the book it's like somewhere between the first and the second book. Like it's not spectacular just yet, but it's also not like as confusing and as like kind of blah as the first book. And that's pretty much it. And then in here, it's just my little catch-all. So that's it for Baby Pocket Moterm. And then my newest addition, planner-wise, is my day timer. And I have it in a Hobonichi A6 cover. I think I showed this already, and it's still the same. I have the same stuff in here. I did add an extra clear pocket that I found. But everything's still the same. Oh, this thing keeps falling. They're from Dollar Tree, so you know the sticky, well, overall I feel like unless you get Post-its, the sticky note, like the sticky part of sticky notes is not usually very great. That was June. I forgot to cross off all this stuff. Not the same purple, but YOLO. And then we're heading into July. And we're not in July yet. But we're gonna start planning like it's July. I just have to like maybe decorate this a little bit. If I can get this off. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna be traveling. These are just like cute little washi stickers. Well, they're not really washies. It's like a sticker roll. And I just got this thing stuck on here. So when I decorate the calendars, there's really no rhyme or reason because the stuff that I write on the calendars is not really deal breakers, you know. I just write like appointments and stuff, and I don't ever have a lot of appointments, and as you can see, I don't care if everything is crooked. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But yeah, I know, like, I used to be so particular about how I place stickers, but now I just don't really care. because I feel like it still looks cute. Although I am trying to write neater because I realized part of my issue with the planner is that I just don't enjoy going back into it because I just am not happy with how it looks. So yeah, I need to do better with, like, I need to work harder on my handwriting. And I was trying to write small and all that, but I hate writing small. So I've been just printing and like just trying to write, normal, you know? These are so cute. Oh my gosh. Look at this. If I can get it off. Look at this. Oh, I die. Where should I put this one? I'm gonna put this one here. Yeah, so yeah, this was my weekend. I think we're gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. We also have some froggies. I mean, how are they so cute? They're just too cute. I think that's it. All right. So I did start planning in here. Let's see if I can come in some. You guys can actually see what I'm doing. I did light decoration. This is done. I did not water upstairs plants. Master closet. Yeah, right. Tomorrow I was going to work from home, but now I'm gonna be in office. So I think that these will probably move into this day because this day I will be in office as well. So I'll be in office 2 times this week because it's a short week. I'm off on the 4th of July. And I need my white out. Let me white this out because it's gonna bother me. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that there. But for now, I think that this is good as it is. Today I'm not cooking dinner, but we do have movie night. So last night we try to have movie night on the weekends, but if it gets too late, then we end up not doing it because we then stay up late and then we feel horrible the next day. So our choices are Rebel Moon on Netflix and The Matrix. Guys, I've never watched The Matrix. And I'm like a Keanu Reeves super fan, so I am like slightly ashamed. But anywho, that's it. I think for today is we're gonna have movie night. I'm waiting for an Amazon package. I think that's it for this day. Let me come out again. I think I'm good for the day, and then like as the day goes on, like I'll write things that I know, because right now, like for me to think a week out, it's kind of hard, but like if I think about it the day before, day to day, I tend to like remember more things. And yeah, that's it. That's all I have in here. And then this was the Hawanichi notebook that I put this, I think this was in a Happy Meal. Yeah, it must have been, because I am not much of a laminator. I try and it never comes out right, so then I get frustrated. But I want to say this is from February and June here on YouTube. I've written nothing in here. This is totally for like looks and for the anticipation and possibility of maybe needing to write something at some point. But for right now, it just looks cute and it fills this up really nicely. Okay, next let's do the Dollar Tree haul, because I'm gonna Dollar Tree haul and then update on my dupe. Because I'll start planning in here, and then, you know, I'll probably go silent, and I don't know how long that's gonna take me. So Love and Trip dupe is working out still great. I just really love sticking crap in here for no specific reason. Just kind of I'm trying to move this up a little bit. I'm gonna drop all my little stamps are gonna fall right over the edge, because I have literally the smallest desk known to man. Okay. So yeah, it's just fun. It's just so fun to stick stuff in. I highly recommend it. If you try it, there's just something great about mindlessly just putting stuff in your book. Is that it? Is that it? Why did I put this all the way in here? Dirt. Yeah, let's put it here. I must have been like out of it last night. So yeah, and then I'm doing higher journaling, blah, blah, blah. I haven't really touched these back here. That's pretty much it, but she's getting chunky. And then my Dollar Tree haul, which is just a tiny little haul, but I found fountain pens at Dollar Tree. I bought 3. I have one that I'm using. This one I haven't opened, and then I sent one to someone in Happy Mail. And they had the ultra fine Sharpies, which I love. And so this is gonna go in my little pen holder there. They have these shopping lists, but I thought they'd be good like to-do lists, because they have like these little check boxes, so cute, and they're like double-sided. Also great for like maybe a planner, like a rings planner. So yeah, these are super cheap, and they are in the stationery aisle. I also found these like daily pads. I have one, and I can't remember what I showed you, but I've been using them in my dailies, just as an extra scratch like paper. I found these emoticon stickers, which I thought would be good for tracking mood in my health section. And then they had these like water bottle stickers, but I feel like they could also be cute in planners. Anything cats, I'm sold. Same thing with like coffee related stuff. Pink coffee, come on. So yeah, that's it for my Dollar Tree haul. So yeah, this is what I usually use in between. This thing is getting way too chunky. I think I have figured out some of the issues I was having with like the planning in a notebook thing. One, I feel like I've got too many sections. Like I feel like at most there should be 4 and I've been doing like 6. The other part of that is that I'm not using enough pages. So this is an example of like how I would use these, or rather these, but this is like a different version of this. And then in the back, I just went through and highlighted the stuff that I didn't really get to touch, but this is what my day on 2 pages looks like. And this is yesterday. I didn't write anything in brain dump because honestly, I was just going crazy yesterday. So these pages I get from like those little calendar booklets that you can find literally anywhere. We'll have like those little like check wallet size, like kind of like this size maybe. And so I just rip them out and redate the whatever, because this is from 2026. And then these are also from Dollar Tree. It's like a list pad, and I like to write down the full and new moon and the signs that they will be in. Another Dollar Tree find for my weeklies. Before I was doing this for my weeklies. Another list pad from Dollar Tree. I just attached it to the back of this image, and as you can see, I kind of was not doing great with my tracking. Yeah, we were not in a good place last week, so my planning suffered. I did this all like early this morning. I got up at like 5. Today I was kind of anxious. I do feel kind of restless, and I'm just gonna leave it at that for now. So research, I just decided I was doing like half a page, or rather one side of a page. I'm just gonna do it over 2 pages. Same thing with my learning, expenses, also over 2 pages, affirmations, also over 2 pages, my gratitude, same. And then for tarot, I'm keeping it the same. I was gonna take it out of here, but once I'm done with this book, I'm gonna have a dedicated notebook just for like tarot and spiritual and like all that good stuff. Journaling I haven't done today. I usually do this later in the day because not much has happened. Food, I have not written anything down, but I'm doing it over 2 pages as well. I'm doing health over 2 pages, or yeah, over 2 pages. And then this is today. I have not written anything in here. Literally nothing. So this is where we're going to get to planning. I did do all the things. I just haven't put in this, and I just haven't written in the times. And I have to write in my food. So that's what we're kind of going to do now. The only thing with this is that it's wider than my notebook. So I'm just gonna make a crease and then cut around that, and then I'll probably do another video where it's just like planning or talking, because we are already almost at 30 minutes, and most of that is wasted time because I had things pop up, as you'll see by all the crazy edits in here. Things pop up. So I would love to hear how you guys are doing. Did you get to planning this weekend? Did you get a lot of stuff done? I spent Saturday night at my sister's and we had a lot of fun catching up in our journals and planners. My sister is also a journaler, so she also enjoys spending time catching up in there. She had a lot of like travel paraphernalia or ephemera, if they're still using that word, that she had from Ireland, from her trip to Ireland, and so she caught up a little bit on that. And sometimes I do double washi, but sometimes I don't, but maybe I will. Maybe I will. Can't hurt, right? Yeah. It's been kind of a long, last week was kind of a long week for me. So, anyhow. So yeah, I'm just gonna write in my times. I won't keep planning. I'll do this in the next video because we're now officially at a full 30 minutes. But I do my to-dos here. I do my brain dump and I write my whatever's here, and then I do my times on here. And as far as the other stuff, I've already done a lot of it. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.